Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making PİLAVUNA, Flaounes. That it's like a Cypriot bread. The Greek Cypriots tend to make it more at Easter time. You can get it all throughout the year, and it is one of the favourites. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. I've got HALLOUMİ cheese, this is a HALLOUMİ cheese that is a bit salty. It's more strong in flavour. And then you've got your normal HALLOUMİ cheese that you buy, which is more softer, that you get in the packets from supermarkets. So I'll be using both, and I'm also going to be using some strong cheddar cheese. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and grate our cheeses all together on a fine side of your grater. So let's grate our cheese. I have grated my HALLOUMİ cheese and my cheddar cheese. It's about half and half. It's about 500 grams of HALLOUMİ cheese altogether and 500 grams of cheddar cheese. Into which now I'm going to put 1 packet of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is traditional. Even though we say it's bread, it's not really a bread. It's something that you would just eat. It's more like a börek. It's more like a snack, but really tasty. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of fine semolina. Of semolina that goes in it as well. Into which I have got, these are ANISEEDs. They really give a good flavour. So I've just crushed a few to put in there to give it a bit of flavour. If you've got MASTIC and what's the other one? MEHLEPİ. That's what you would put in it. Now I couldn't get a hold of any, being locked down. But I've got some mastic paste here, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of this paste just to give it that flavour. Damla sakızı, that's another word. So I'm also going to be adding that into it. And then I've got 3 eggs. Just going to beat up my eggs. Just beat up your eggs. And the other thing is sultanas. About a cup of sultanas. If you don't eat sultanas, then obviously leave them out. And then just beat your eggs and add that into it. So I'll get all mixed up in there. And then you would just give this a good mix all together. We will be putting some fresh mint later, but we need to give this a good mix and put it away in the fridge. So let's give it all a good mix first of all. But mixing it up, it looks like you could take another egg into mine, so I'm just going to crack up another egg and whisk that into it as well. And we'll just continue mixing it up again. Okay, so after 4 eggs, this is fine. We will be putting another egg or 2 once we take it out the fridge, once it's been rested. And the reason for that, to leave it on the end, is to slightly sort of brings it back to life. So this is fine now. I'm now going to put a lid onto it. You can put a cling film and just cover it and rest it in the fridge, or ideally leave it overnight. So it goes in the fridge for minimum 4 hours, and then I'll come back. Excuse me. Our cheese mixture that we made this morning has been in the fridge now for over 3 hours. By the time we do our dough, we need to let our dough rest for a couple of hours as well. So by that time, it's going to be like good 6 hours that's been waiting. Or ideally, like I said, make your cheese mixture overnight. I have used just a normal mugs, and I've put 3 mugs of flour, into which I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of yeast. Now the mastic that I have got, it's quite thick, so what I've done, we put a teaspoon of it in our cheese mixture, and I've also put a teaspoon in my milk, as you need to warm up your milk, so I'll just put a teaspoon in there as well, so it just helps it break down a bit better. So we're just going to pour that in. And just mix it up. We're also going to put 1 egg. And give that a mix. Into which I've got say about 4 or 5 tablespoons of olive oil. Just pour that in as well. We're going to need to put a little bit of salt, so a teaspoon of salt. And then we just want to go ahead and give this mixture a good mix. I'm going to take away the spoon there and just mix it with my hand. We want a soft dough. Just want to keep on mixing it up until it's it all comes together. If you find it's too wet, then just add a drop of milk. If you find that it's too dry, if it's too dry, add a drop of milk. If you find that it's too wet, and just add a little bit of flour, but it normally turns out right. So we just want to keep on mixing this until the whole thing comes together.